Hey guys, and welcome back to the Time Machine, aka Madden 20, aka Oilers franchise, aka Panthers franchise, aka the hardest franchise here on Madden 20, aka Relocation franchise. That's a lot of AKAs, but we're back, man, with another doubleheader. Week 10 against the Green Bay Packers and Week 11 against a divisional rival in the Atlanta Falcons. And dude, after this, we only have 7 more games, and it's time for the offseason, time for the draft. I can't believe Season 1 is almost over, man, but we're back. In the last episode, we actually did some slider changes, and we're going to get into more of that here before we get into the game against Green Bay, because passing wise, the new sliders were helping, but running the ball, we still can't do it. And I feel like even though we're bad, even though we have a bad offensive line, I think we're going to be able to move the ball at least a little bit on the ground. The Texans game is probably the biggest, flashback to us not being able to run the ball at all. Possibly Tampa Bay, my biggest crash out I think ever with Madden. But let's get into the sliders. I'll show you guys what we're gonna rock with moving forward in this game. All right, man. So this is what we're rocking with right now. If you missed the last episode, we got QB accuracy at 55. Pass blocking at 50, wide receiver catching at 50, run blocking at 50, fumbles at 50, pass defense reaction time at 55. We moved that up for us. Interceptions at 55, pass coverage at 50, tackling at 50. Now CPU skill, we moved down to 45, pass blocking at 50 is the same. Wide receiver catching at 50, run blocking at 50, fumbles at 55. I want them to fumble more. Pass block reaction time, pass defense reaction time, we moved down to 45. Interceptions, we moved down. Pass coverage and tackling is at 50. So what I think we're going to do, since passing has been decent, I'm actually going to move it up by 2. Just 2, because near the red zone, it's a lot harder for us to pass. Like, a lot harder than normal. We did get a touchdown, but I'm going to see what 52 does for us. Wide receiver catching, I don't have an issue with right now. Run blocking, I'm going to move up by 5. Fumbles, I'm okay with it. Pass defense reaction time, I'm okay with. Interceptions, I'm okay with. Pass coverage, I'm okay with. And tackling, I'm okay with. The CPU, I'm going to lower their tackling to 48 because they're just making the tackle almost every single time on us. I think 9 times out of 10, they're going to make the tackle. So I'm moving it down to 48. Interceptions is good. Pass coverage is good. The QB accuracy is good. I think this is what we're going to rock with right now. Like, more importantly for the sliders, it has to do with, like, player skill. We're playing with a really bad team on the hardest difficulty in the game. So I'm trying to make it less infuriating, less me screaming at the screen. So I think QB accuracy is good. I think pass blocking is good. Wide receiver catching, I don't think I've ever had an issue with that. It's just our quarterbacks were so bad on all Madden that we just couldn't get anything going. Run blocking, we're going to see if 55 works. If it's a little too cheesy, we'll bump it down. Fumbles, I'm okay with. And like I said, pass defense reaction time is good. Interceptions are good. And tackling, I'm okay with. Pass coverage, I'm good. So this is what we're going to roll with right now. If we have to make any changes, I will let you know in the next game. Injury talk. If you'd missed the last episode, Ty Summers, a guy that we had elevated from the practice squad, had tore his shoulder in our last episode. He's out for 4 weeks. So that's going to put Sky Moore into the starting lineup along with our only 74 overall on the defense. I'm really proud about that. Cole Holcomb is going to move Sky Moore up there to be his partner in crime. I think we need to make a move. After looking through free agency and all the practice squad linebackers, I feel like Roberts Blaine is going to be our guy. 61 overall, 6'1", 229, only 23 years old, 1-year player out of Western Michigan at a 60 overall field general, which is scheme fit for us, so I like that. He's got pretty decent ratings, and he's a high upside guy, and I feel like his ratings are very similar to a Ty Summers, to a Cole Holcomb. Well, before Cole Holcomb really moved up in development, but he's got 80 speed, 83 tackle. The block shedding could be better, but it's on the upside at 64, 82 hit power, 80 pursuit, 83 acceleration. Play rec could be better, but it's right before 60 to 59. 57 awareness I'm okay with because it's on the trending upward direction. 71 strength, 72 zone coverage, 79 agility, 79 jumping. He's a high upside guy, in my opinion, at a 61 overall at only 23 years old. I feel like this could be a possible future starter for us in a great depth piece. And, taking it from my favorite Steelers fan that I have, they said that, Robert Spillane would be the best pick for us to bring in. And I'm going to take their word for it because they've been a Steelers fan their whole life. I think I'm going to take that as a good recommendation. So, Robert Spillane, you are going to get a contract, probably one of the last contracts for the Carolina Panthers before we become the new Houston Oilers. So, welcome to the team, Robert Spillane. As long as we're making moves on the defensive side of the ball, I think one of the only other signings that we're going to make for the rest of the season is signing Kai Nakua from the practice squad. He's a 65 overall, and I want to show you something. Like, our defense, like I said before, has nothing but 60s at starters, except for Roland Milligan. He's made some plays here and there, and he's right below a 60 overall. But if we can bring in a 65 at starting strong safety right off the bat, I feel like that's really going to help improve our defense, and our defense needs a lot of help. And you think it wouldn't, considering a lot of these players are in the 60s. And when we go to the defensive side of the ball, or the offensive side of the ball, we have way more players starting positions in the 50s. So I just feel like that's another move that we need to make. So we are going to sign Kai Nakua from the practice squad, and then I will show you who we end up cutting from the team and possibly putting on the practice squad. So welcome to the team, Kai Nakua. We're actually going to move Evan Berry to the practice squad. The experiment of moving him from wide receiver to running back really hasn't worked out for us. We've had other players at punt returner, kick returner that have had more success than him. He's still a 23 overall at a 57. I feel like we can move him to the practice squad and still develop him, and also make moves for other guys on the in the running back rotation to make more plays. So the first one we're going to do is move Evan Berry to the practice squad. I feel like the odd man out here is actually going to be Chris Landrum. He's a 26 years old, 57. He's not going to develop much more, and Pat O'Connor is a year younger than him at a 59, so he's already almost to that 60. And I feel like he's kind of the odd man out here right at outside linebacker. So I feel like he's, reached the end of his time here with the Carolina Panthers, aka the new Houston Oilers. And it's time to say goodbye. Sorry, bud. So defensively, this is what the team is looking like right now. We got Adeniyi starting at right outside linebacker to 63 overall. We got Sky Moore starting at middle linebacker 2 at 63. Cole Holcomb still at a 74 at middle linebacker 1. Then we got Robert Spillane. Look at that. We have an upgrade point for him already. We signed him. He's got an upgrade. I love that. Now, we did bring in Nakua as well, and I actually moved him over from free safety to strong safety, so he's lost his scheme fit, but he's still a 65 overall. And that actually moved our defense up, I believe, to a 62 overall. So we have actually raised in development as well on the defensive side of the ball. So this is what we're looking like right now. Actually, we're going to change that. I don't want a new center right now. We have Ryan Gorey, who's a scheme fit. We're going to leave that the way it is. And Jerron Jones, you are not starting at right tackle. Tebow's still starting at fullback. We moved some things around. We got Perry at number 2, Gaskin at number 1, Tebow at number 3, Crossan in there. Since, we cut Evan Berry, moved him to the practice squad. So this is what the defense is looking like. Sean Oakman still at a 61, Caleb Ulis at a 60, Johnson there at 60. And, I feel like we look like a more, respectable, I guess, team. We got Shane Wynn starting at kick return, punt return. Takahashi is taking over a more slot role with the team. Where are we at specialists? Yes, he is going to be the second receiver at slot wide receiver. Tim Tebow at power back. Gaskin at third down back. Still get Adeni at rush right end. Brailford at rush right end. Kind of want to move Oakman back in there, try to give him a sack, but he's got such low speed. I don't think that's going to happen. So I think his sack is going to come you know, naturally, organically, however you want to say it. But let's get into this upgrade point before we get into this game against the Packers with the new sliders. And we're just going to go right into field general, move Spillane up to a 62 overall. It's going to get +2 awareness, already moving up into his 60s, into his awareness, +1 block shedding, +1 play rec, and +2 zone coverage. All of those things needed upgraded. Let's go. It was like it was made. It was like it was written in the stars, man. Let's get into this game against the Pack. Here he comes, man. 2,800 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. Makes our quarterback room look terrible. But yeah, we're going to go up against an X-Factor quarterback. It's our first in the regular season, I believe, that we went up against an X-Factor quarterback. So we'll see how this goes. Oh. Okay. Is that Jamal Williams? It is Jamal Williams. He's a 77 overall, though. Man, I want him so bad on this team. If you don't know who Jamal Williams is, dude is a G. He's like the coolest guy ever, and I feel like he should be in every single locker room. And he's down with Pokemon. Don't call it Pokemon. It's Pokemon. Come on, get back there. Get to Rodgers. Oh! Is that Devontae Adams? It is. Let's see what we can do, man. Do we want to do, like, what's on the first page? Defense, I am so lost, man. Like, I know a little bit about defense. I'm more of an offense guy. Like, okay, Devontae is going to carve us up. And that was Jimmy Graham. Oh, I'd love to have Jimmy Graham, too. It's like my favorite tight end ever. Everybody remember the game with the Bears? It was Nickelodeon. And he caught a touchdown, ran into the tunnel. Never came back out. Just straight noped right out of the game. Jamal Williams going to go down. Spillane out here yet? No? And there's a touchdown. It was inevitable. Maybe I should have went zone. All right, man. We got a new returner back here. Shane Wynn. Oh, man, I thought he was going to get loose. That goes up to the 31. He's got a lot of speed, man. A lot of speed. Here comes Money Manziel and your Carolina Panthers offense. He's got 5 interceptions. Ignore that. But he's got a touchdown and 366 yards, 40 for 70. We throw the ball a lot because we can't run. Can we run the ball with Myles Gaskin against the Green Bay Packers defense? And it's hard to tell. I think we might have got 2 yards on that. There's our offense, man. Javon Bushrod, Bonko, Gorey, Hunt, Young on the offensive line, a.k.a. the worst in the league. Cam Sims, Snorris Perry, Blake Mack. You know, it goes too fast for me to say it, but... Now, this is what I wanted to tell you guys. I do want to stretch the field and not throw to the drag every time. But sometimes it's hard for that to happen when every time we try to throw downfield, it either gets picked off or dropped, you know? And here's the defense for the... Packers: Mike Daniels, Kenny Clark, Za'Darius Smith, Blake Martinez, Preston Smith, Jair Alexander, Amos, Savage. Ugh. Disgusting defense. But we're going to go mesh. So I think that works for our team. Tebow in there, man. See what we can do. Do we throw it to him? Do we throw it to him? Oh, that's a catch. Ethan Wolf. First down, Panthers. Watching back these videos, man, like, I'm, like, not seeing certain routes that open up, and Manziel throws that in there to Ethan Wolf, picks up the first down, really helps us out. But, like, I see easy throws that I miss just because I'm trying to check it down, or I don't think that it's going to get picked up. We're going right back to a pass, man. We've got Conquay in there on a drag route. ID the mic here. Oh, Blackburn! Blackburn! Let's go! 3 for 3, 40 yards. Huge catch for Justin Blackburn. Alright, alright. Let's put Kaskin in pass pro. Maybe Sims or Blackburn. Tight throw. Blackburn or Sims makes the catch. We were 5 for 5 for 51 yards. You know what I'm looking at. You know I'm looking at that corner route. Do I want to throw it high? Oh, we're going to get sacked. We had Sims wide open for a touchdown, man. But a nice drive. A nice drive. We got Zane Gonzalez out here. That should be good. We got points, baby. Let's go. Alright, man. So this is what we're going to do. I want to try some cover 3 so we can, like, really limit Devontae Adams on the outside. I know we've been trying press a lot. We have Aaron Rodgers in his X Factor. Not happy about that at all. Feel like we blitz linebackers here. Big catch. Jimmy Graham. I didn't mean to run man there, but we'll see if this works out. Basically, what this means is nice. Okay. Holcomb, Sky Moore, is that we need to basically score on every drive if we're going to stay in it with the Packers. But is the Madden cheese going to affect us as we go to the second quarter? Is the Madden cheese going to affect us as to, like, we can't do anything on our next drive? Because that's happened in, like, every game moving since the beginning. Since we've gone into the preseason or the regular season, we have not been able to move the ball, like, at all after our first possession. Oh, who got completely disrespected? Was it Cole Holcomb? 3rd and inches. Let's go ahead and blitz him here. Press the linebackers. Or press the secondary. Stop him behind the line, man. That's going to be a 3rd and inches. Going to be a 4th and 4. Can we hold the Packers to a field goal? They're going for the field goal. Let's look out for the fake. Great defense from the Carolina Panthers, man. Let's go. And they get it. See what your Carolina Panthers can do on their second drive. They get a nice run there. We're either looking Mac or Sims, maybe. And that's going to be intercepted. Feel a blowout coming, man. Ugh, brain dead. Brain dead. Brain dead. Okay. So we maybe we had Cam Sims, Takahashi, possibly if we could like thread it in there. Mac probably isn't gonna get it, and then he loses his man right when I throw the ball. So the ball's out. We're going for Blackburn, and this is a short time throw. Like, you have to get it in that space, and it just sails right over, and Jair Alexander gets the pick. So, all right, defense, got to step up. I pushed these guys out of field goal range, out of scoring position. It's my fault. Through the pick. They did say inaccurate, though. But the goal was to hold these guys to 3, so we're still kind of in the game. We're going man here. And we stop Devontae. We cannot allow a big score here. Somebody get the Rodgers. It's a screen. It's not a screen. Maybe a tight end screen. All right. Anthony Johnson gets it in there. There we go. 3rd and 5. And the interception gives the Packers another touchdown. I would love to have like a rushing touchdown. That'd be nice. We lose 2 yards? Of course we did. Maybe Blackburn gets in there? That's a 1st down, baby. Justin Blackburn coming in clutch for his quarterback. We'll just go over the top and get it to Blake Mack. Justin Blackburn is such a man among men. He bought that. He caught that behind his back. Justin Blackburn. Justin Blackburn to Manziel? Manziel to Blackburn? Is that our new connection? Ooh, I got Sims coming over the middle. We got Gaskin on a little curl. We're gonna get sacked, man. I pumped. Oh, I still like Cam Sims. I like Cam Sims in this situation. There's another pick, man. Ah, it was accurate. Yeah, that was accurate. It went straight to the defender. How's that accurate? How is that accurate? You know we had to take it to replay, so we're looking for Takahashi, and I want to hit him right when he gets into his cut, right? So I'm getting ready to throw the ball right now. Now look at where Takahashi is. Look at where the ball is going. The game told me that this is accurate, right? I want to throw it right when he was going into his cut. So I throw it right when he's going into his cut. He's looking at the ball. The ball goes right to Jair Alexander. So... oh, no, it wasn't Jair Alexander, it was Jackson. Anyway, it doesn't matter. How is that accurate? That's not an accurate ball. That goes straight to the defender. So if it's accurate to the defender, not accurate to number 80, who I'm trying to throw the ball to. We hit the ball to start second half. You know, we have some, you know, time to come up with a new game plan. Come on, give me a block, Tebow. Ah! We kind of have an opportunity here. We got all of our timeouts. We could possibly get points. We just got to be careful with the ball. We'll go ahead and call a timeout right there. I would like to hit Takahashi. Throw that away. I was going to get sacked, like, immediately. Max the move. Another interception. Threw it behind him. Another pick. We were actually kind of doing something. Now they're going to score again. I'm on defense. The goal was to not do something stupid on that drive, and guess what happened? Threw another pick. He caught that out of bounds. That's not going to count. Just push these guys back out of field goal range, man. There we go. 64-yard field goal. So we got saved. The Madden gods saved us. They did not score off the interception. So Green Bay's got 3 takeaways. We got 97 yards passing. We haven't really been able to do anything rushing wise. So I don't know if it's the sliders or if we just suck. All right, we got a divisional matchup here between the Falcons and the Saints. Drew Brees leading them to a 21-0 halftime lead. 2 touchdowns for 168 yards. We got another divisional rival here with Tampa Bay against the Cardinals. We got Jameis Winston with a touchdown. They're leading going into the end of the second, 10-0. The third game here, we got Ravens-Bengals, an AFC North matchup. 14-7. Andy Dalton, the red rifle in there. Lamar Jackson before he was Lamar Jackson with 99 yards. So, that was a little look around the league as we get ready to take back over. Focus up and stop throwing picks, man. Let's go. We're going to try to run the ball, take some time off the clock, get another score in. I didn't even do that. He just ran right into the tackle. I was trying to go straight forward, not to the left, bro. Justin Blackburn is so good. He's so good. Put Mac on an out route. There we go. Broken up. We're going to have to adjust the sliders again. I know they're really good, but it's like we're going to have to adjust the sliders again. Because it just feels like after the first couple drives, all Madden takes over and we do nothing with it. Too many mistakes. There goes Jamal Williams. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is in his X Factor. He cannot get sacked. Or he cannot get picked. The best thing we can do is hold these guys to 3. I mean, that's really the best thing we can do. And that's not going to happen when we keep allowing Jimmy Graham to get open. And there's going to be another Packers touchdown. We don't really have enough speed to throw out of the backfield. And we're going to lose yards on this for sure. Yeah, let's go ahead and lose 2 yards, you know. I didn't want to run that. Cam Sims helps bring some of that back up. Got Mac. There's the first. That's a smart throw. We went for the smart throw. We moved the chains. And it's inaccurate when he's completely wide open. Justin Blackburn. Using all that power, get the first. I mean, he's having a career game. And we're moving the ball. Just don't do anything stupid. We need points. Get a block. No block. Can't move Gaskin now, but we're going for Mac here. And we get sacked. I had no time. I mean, maybe we have Blackburn, but we just don't have the time. We couldn't do anything. They said instead of going for the edge rusher, right? We get a double team block on Daniels. So they're blocking from both sides there. Bushrod and Banco, or whatever his name is. So we automatically get sacked. Like, we have no option. Oh, that's a good punt. That's a good punt. Ah. Man, we haven't stopped them on the one. That's a great punt. Like, Trapuka, I think that's how you say his name. Sometimes he is awesome. Aaron Rodgers still in his X Factor. You know, we're losing by a lot again. And I think, like, some of the stuff is my fault. But, like, it doesn't matter what we do on defense. They're just going to go down the field and score. We can run anything, and they're going to score on us. It doesn't matter what defense we run, they're going to score. That's all Madden. It's just going to happen every time. The goal is now changed. Points and keep them under 40. I got to lock up. I got to lock up Jimmy Graham. Oh, I took Jimmy Graham away from you. You got to pick it. Oh, we were there. We were so there. We lock up Jimmy Graham, and then Torrey Smith gets a catch. Drop back into coverage. There's another touchdown. I feel like we're just prolonging the inevitable. Like, we're going to lose every game. I don't see us winning any games this year. Got Gaskin in pass pro. Throw that away. Blackburn has become like the #1 receiver on the team. And we had him wide open. If we wouldn't have missed that pass. Blackburn's obviously the primary read. We might be able to hit Cam Sims underneath. I'm looking for something to keep the drive going. We got Takahashi coming from the left side. He's going to be wide open. And it threw him my back foot. Another game of Panthers franchise, man. That's a good punt. That is a great punt. And they're going to go down and score anyway, so I don't know why I even talk about it. Let's see how they make it all the way down the field here. Oh, just breaking multiple tackles with Jamal Williams. All right, one more stop, man. Come on. And we don't stop him behind the line. We give up another pass to Devontae Adams. Just our defense. Our defense is more highly rated than our offense, but we cannot stop. We cannot stop a Madden CPU defense, or offense. We just can't stop them. We can't stop them going down and scoring. We have very few punts. They score on every drive, so it's very hard for us to do anything. And then after the first drive, our offense can't do anything. So, what do we do? You know? There's a sack! Jordan Brailford gets the sack on Rodgers. He's finally out of the X Factor. Came screaming in the backfield. Let's go. He should have taken him out of the... You gotta sack him twice to get him out of it? Somebody get the Rodgers. That's a touchdown. I timed that perfectly for the pick. That's a touchdown. You see where we are? This is coming straight to Carson, right? And somehow Davante Adams catches it. It's coming straight to Carson. And somehow Davante Adams gets it. Touchdown. I was going to put Blackburn on the thumbnail. No, we do have another game, so if we can find a way to use the play, we'll use the play. I'm really hoping that Blackburn gets open on this. He does. Quick, just run it. And we're not even going to be able to do that because Conquet doesn't have the speed. 2-minute warning. We're still going to go for it. What's the point of not going for it at this point? We're not punting. Why would we punt? Bringing everybody up on the line. Alright, see what we can do here. I'm looking for Sims. And he's going to get it. If we get time, we can hit Blackburn on the comeback. But I like that. Oh, I love that. We're not going to run a timeout yet. I like the drive corner. Mack or Blackburn. Blackburn's going to get open. And that's going to be a flag. Yep, holding. Like, why would you give us this penalty now? We're so far behind in this game. First and 20. Okay. I like Sims. I just need these guys to fall back in coverage. And that's dropped. Oh, this spot and go could get open. Takahashi over the middle. Like, I kind of like him on this. Sims on the corner route is pretty cheesy. That's pretty disgusting. I like that. Takahashi. Looking for Sims over the middle. Throw it away. Throw it away. Ah, hit the throw away. And it's over. I've seen something. I saw some things I liked. But our offensive line is just so terrible. And it's like near the end of the year. So, like, do we really want to sign anyone new? You know what I mean? Like, what's the point? We've already lost so many games. It's who's going to want to sign with us? Nobody's going to want to sign with us. It's like, if we were going to make offensive lineman moves, it should have been earlier in the year. Like, we're more than halfway through the season now. It's not really smart to make that move now. I have to wait till the offseason. But we took on our first X-Factor quarterback. I was not ready. I thought I was ready. I was not ready. I don't like that completion percentage for Johnny Manziel, but I do like 197 yards. So let's get into the player stats. Johnny Manziel was 22 for 33, 66% completion, 197 yards, 3 interceptions, though. I mean, is he playing better than Tebow did? Absolutely, he's playing better than Tim Tebow did. He had the first passing touchdown for our team. He's constantly getting us down there, but we have to find a way to continue that. to get more drives, to get in the end zone more. I think Johnny Manziel can do that. And I just feel like it's a combination of how bad we are, the fact that we can't run the ball, and the fact that we cannot stop the Madden offense with our defense. It's the all Madden defense just isn't working. We cannot run the ball at all. I don't know what to do. Maybe buff run blocking a little bit more, because guys are instantly shedding their blocks and getting in the backfield and just stopping us from running the ball. So Myles Gaskin is still our best running back by far. I feel like it's not him. I feel like it's like all Madden and our offensive line. So receiving wise, Justin Blackburn is a G. He's an absolute god on the field. He's 9 for 94 in this game with an average of 13.4. Okay? Absolutely amazing game from him. Almost 100 yards. I think he's got the best wide receiver game that we've had from anyone. I know Cam Sims has our first touchdown, but this is like the first game I think we've had a receiver with almost 100 yards. Cam Sims also was no slouch today with 42 yards over 5 attempts. And then Katana Takahashi with 29. Blake Mack with 24. Picked up a big first down for us. Conquay actually had his worst game. And with the emergence of these guys, you kind of see how bad our team was before. Like, you're seeing the holes in our team. Like, Conquay was probably one of our best players early in the season, and now where we are with these guys emerging, you kind of see how bad Conquay is. So, blocking, we gave up 3 sacks today. Bushrod, Hunt, and Young. Defensively, we had 1 sack, and that was Jordan Brailford. We had 0 interceptions. We had 3 tackles for loss with Denny, Grisby, and Jordan. Our total tackle leader today was Sky Moore, filling in for the injured Ty Summers. Houston with 8. Duke Thomas was 6. Nakua was 6. So coming out there making plays in his first day as an official Panther. Cole Holcomb was 6. Jordan was 6. So the solo tackle leader today was actually Sky Moore as well. So good game for Sky Moore coming in, playing for the injured Ty Summers. Kicking, we did hit a field goal today. See if we can put some footage in there of Zane Gonzalez hitting his field goal for us, coming in clutch there. I think we could have had some more opportunities for some more points, but you know, what happened, and we had 100% field goal percentage, so that's cool. And kick return yards, Shane Wynn had 117 kick return yards, and obviously no punt return yards because we had no punts today. But let's get out of here, man, see if we have any upgrades before we go to our next game. So you see what happens when you grind and when you don't cut the bad player, you try to get them developed and you make the easy throw, you get upgrades for Blake Mack. And what happens when you put Monte Crockett on the practice squad? I think he's on the practice squad. I don't know if he is or not. I think I might have moved him to the practice squad. But anyway, Blake Mack is going to get an upgrade, and as much as I want him to be a better blocker, I want him to be a vertical threat. So he's going to move up to a 69. Nice overall. As far as Monte Crockett goes, one of the OGs along with Blake Mack on the team, we'll go into deep threat as well. It's going to move him up to a 59 overall. So the Falcons are 2-7. We're 0-9. We're the worst team in probably the league. I don't know. We can look and see if there's anybody else that has 0 wins. But I'm pretty sure we're the only team with... No, we're not. We are not the only team with 0 wins. The Bengals, who I don't know if we play them or not, they are also 0-9. We can look at their schedule and see what they've lost by. Let's actually do that really quick. Look into the team schedule for the Bengals and see how much they've lost by. Because there's no way they're as bad as we are. Yeah, they're kind of in their games. 21-28, 35-7. They're not getting completely blown out like we are. Their games are very close, to be honest. Except for, close game, not really. Close game, not really. Anyway, we're still the worst team in the league. It's going to be between us and the Bengals right now for the number 1 pick. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be us because I think it goes into like how many points scored and stuff like that. I don't know about the under the hood mechanics of Madden as to how we're going to get the number one pick, but I feel like since we're the user, they're going to give us the number one pick. But anyway, we got to get into this game against the Falcons. I kind of had my hopes up that we would get a star dev development challenge for Blackburn because he had almost 100 yards, but that did not happen. Real quick before we get into the Falcons game, I did say I wanted to adjust the sliders. Like I said, guys, this is going to be like almost a weekly thing here with the sliders, just to see where where we sit, what works for us, what actually feels more realistic. And I feel like we should be able to run the ball at least a little bit. So I'm going to up pass blocking to 57, and I'm also going to what did I say that I was going to do? I was going to up QB accuracy by 1. Just see how that works. Up QB accuracy by 1, because we're still like not hitting certain completely open routes on flat routes, and I feel like no quarterback is going to miss those throws. But I feel like that's pretty good. I feel like our receivers pretty much catch everything that comes to them, and they have a low catching to begin with. So I feel like that is decent. I'm not going to adjust the wide receiver catching, and I'm not going to up our accuracy much more. But I feel like I'm going to take QB accuracy down 1 for the CPU, and I am probably going to take down their interceptions by 2. So this is what we're rocking with right now. So we got QB accuracy for us at 56, pass blocking at 52, wide receiver catching at 50, run blocking at 57, fumbles at 50, pass defense reaction time at 55, interceptions at 55, pass coverage at 50, tackling at 50, CPU 44, QB accuracy, pass blocking at 50, wide receiver catching at 50, run blocking at 50, fumbles at 55, pass defense reaction time at 45, interceptions at 43, pass coverage at 50, and tackling at 48. So this is where we're at right now. We'll see how this goes going into the game against the Falcons. All right, man, here we go. All Blacks, new game. First game against Atlanta. Pretty happy about that. Excited to play the Falcons. Here comes Matty Ice, Matt Ryan. How about this team, man? Like, this is right near the end of that era of Atlanta being really good. I mean, were they really good at this time? I don't know, but they're like coming off that era. But like when they had, what's it, Michael Turner, White, Roddy White, and Julio, Matt Ryan. This was a really, really good team. They had Tony Gonzalez. They had a really, really good team there for a minute. I mean, obviously they made the Super Bowl, and Matt Ryan might go down as one of the better quarterbacks to never get a Super Bowl ring, which sucks. And that, you know what? He's on the I call it the old NFL, the old NFL panel there with Bill Cowher and was it Burleson? Come on, somebody get the Ryan. And we're playing with new sliders, as you guys saw, and they're still getting the ball down the field. And I've been staying off Oakman, that way he could try to get his own sack, you know? There we go. Oh, excited for that Saints game as well. Like, this division is going to be really fun to play in. I feel like once we become the Oilers, once we really get into the true Oilers franchise and become the Oilers and play in this division against, you know, Atlanta, Tampa Bay, and wow, the Saints, which they're gonna be fun to play too. Oh, we're getting double teamed, bro. Can't see his stats so far, but better than ours, and we're not even on offense yet. Oh, there we go. One day I will get that hit stick fumble. Austin Hooper. Everybody remember Austin Hooper? Does he play anymore? Am I on the running back? This is my zone. There we go. Well, we got two very tired players in Julio Jones, and I forget who 12 is. That's picked! Interception. Matt Ryan gets intercepted by Kai Nakua. Let's go. We hold the Falcons off the board. That was, what, cover 6? And we get the pick. Kai Nakua making plays in his second game. So we're going to try something a little different here, man, since we're actually getting a chance. Got some new sliders. How the offense runs. Running still doesn't look better. I upped our pass blocking by like 2 or something like that. Inaccurate. Takahashi with the catch. And we're still on offense. Move the chains, baby. Let's go. We got Tebow in the backfield. And he's going to pick up a few there. 3 yards on the play for Tim Tebow. Moving the ball a little bit here. Conquay. Do we hit him with the play action? With Justin Blackburn. He's the only one really I'm looking at here. We had him. Blackburn could get naked here. I mean open. I think we're looking Blackburn's way. Blackburn down the sideline. That could have been picked. But it wasn't. We're moving the ball against Atlanta. Still a little hard to run the ball, but we're actually doing something. Maybe we hit Takahashi on this little curl route. Takahashi makes the catch. Like I said in the earlier game, like, I'm trying some different things. Like, I see things that get open that I don't see. You know what I mean? And I look back at it, and I'm like, why didn't I throw that? Blake Mack. We may audible this. Just because Gaskin's tired. Conquay. 3rd and 2. I think we're going to run it again. We just need 2 yards, Gaskin. And Gaskin's going to get the first. And Sam Young is hurt. So that means, guess who has to come in at right tackle? You know who it is. It's Jerron Jones, who couldn't make it at left tackle. We got Tim Tebow in the backfield. And he's going to have a huge block. Tim Tebow makes it to the 9. We're moving the ball against Atlanta. In the red zone. Myles Gaskin. Dislocated elbow We're gonna have to put Jones in. Let's flex out Gaskin. We're gonna get sacked. Let's just be smart here. Yeah, we're gonna get moved back more. That was a hold for sure. Holding. Come on, man. Let's put Mac on a streak. Put Gaskin in pass pro. And I'm looking for Justin Blackburn. Just didn't have the time. And I didn't see what else was open, so it was blocked from the beginning. Maybe try to throw it to Mac on the streak, but I feel like it gets picked. Anyway, we're going to go for the field goal here. This should be good. And it's good! We have the first points of the game. Atlanta is held off the board by the interception. We didn't get the touchdown that I was looking for, but Money Manziel and Myles Gaskin moved the ball down the field and get us a field goal. Let's go. Zane Gonzalez becoming a G on the franchise. Not even our first kicker. He's our second kicker. They're bringing it out again. No, Atlanta. You are not getting a punt return or kick return touchdown. Not happening. And what I'm planning on doing is just like going through the first page of care suggestions, maybe the second, and just like running what works. You know what I mean? The things that are like allowing the least amount of yards. Like, you know what happens when we score is we're able to do nothing in the next drive. Like, absolutely nothing. Somebody get to Ryan. That's a good play. Stay on the D line. God, we're making another tackle. Did we actually get a punt? No. Julio Jones. Now, we're pretty good at red zone defense. Like, goal line defense. Oh. Audible. There we go. We allow the touchdown, man. Come on, Quay. Sims is the read. We went Mac. It's over his head. I don't think any quarterback should ever miss a wide open throw like that. He's wide open. How do you miss him? Short accuracy is his best accuracy stat, and he misses him. There was no pressure. There was no pressure, bro. Like, I don't understand that at all, dude. I don't get it. And you know we're not going to be able to stop him, so we're going to go down another score. You know that's what's going to happen. It's all Madden, bro. All Madden. Just, we score, they score, and then we can do nothing for the rest of the game. That's exactly what's going to happen. Just get another pick, man. I need a pick. How about not hitting the wide open receiver? That's exactly what's happening. Wide open receivers. Just, I need them to run out of time, man. Or at least hold them to a field goal. $50 seconds left. 2nd and 1. Even a field goal. I'm okay with a field goal. Oh, you gotta jump that route. Force a bad throw. One timeout left for Atlanta. He shanked the kick. He shanked the kick. We're only down by 1. Let's go. Giorgio Tavecchio sucks. What? Let's go. We did it. Even though we did nothing. CPU kickers are terrible. There's Dan Quinn. Oh, man. Let's go. Just kneeled it out there with 4 seconds left. I thought about maybe running a play, but it was only 4 seconds. So we got 40 rushing yards, better than last week for sure. And about 70 passing yards. So let's look around the league, see what's going on these other games going on right now. Divisional game, Saints and Bucks. Drew Brees and the Saints, 17-7 in a touchdown. So Michael Thomas with the touchdown as well. Bills and Dolphins, AFC East matchup. Dolphins with Ryan Fitzpatrick beating Josh Allen and the Bills 20-10. Then we have Dallas 7-7. Dak with a touchdown. And Stafford, with a touchdown with the Lions. So Matt Stafford is still at the Lions in this franchise, which is just wild to me. Feels like he's been at the Rams for like 3 years now. I think he has been at the Rams for 3 years now. Anyway, we're back in our game, man. We got the ball. There's Manziel, Sky Moore. Is that Cole Holcomb? We're ready, man. We're ready to get back into this game and get another score, man. I'm ready. Shane Wynn back there. Tim Tebow out there on blocks for us. Myles Gaskin, huge run. For Blackburn here, maybe Conquay. Myles Gaskin. That should be a first down. 3rd and inches. Pick up the block. Another big run for your Carolina Panthers. Oh, and it's picked. I threw it too early, I think. We're moving the ball, man. How did that happen? He just instantly knew where the ball was coming from. We have space. Look, I'm throwing to Conquay, and look where the ball's going. Like, the ball is heading straight to him. I threw a bullet pass, and he jumps the route. Just keep running. Keep running to the left, Conquay. Or is that... Yeah, that's Conquay. Keep running to the left, and that's a first down. So, he just jumps the route and gets the pick. Back on defense. Something good happens to us, and then we throw a pick. So, I guess that's just old Madden. Why is Henderson in? Come on, we gotta win, man. We gotta win. Matt Ryan doesn't go down. Throws it away. Who got in the backfield? That was Ools. Couldn't get him. Matt Ryan throws it away. Bring some pressure. There we go. It's picked! Let's go! Tiki Senko with the pick. And I think he got hurt on the play. But we got another pick. See if we can hit Blackburn date, man. I'm excited. Let's go. I had nowhere to go with that. Okay. I might have to run the ball in this blocks. With some yards back. Oh, and he dropped it anyway. Doesn't matter. Come on, man. Somebody hit on the hit stick, dude. Someone. Just anybody make a hit stick, please. I want that hit stick fumble, dude. Okay. Gotta lock in. 1st and 10. They're in our red zone. Probably the best game we played. Every time I say we're good, something bad happens, so I'm gonna stop saying that. This is like the lowest scoring game I think we've ever had. If we could go down there and get one score, just one. Oh, we gotta play this smart, man. Touchdown. Time to lock in, man. We gotta go down there and get a score. We can't let this game get away from us. I would love to get a play action, but we haven't seemed to be able to do that yet, so... The one play action we had, and he got wide open. We couldn't really do anything, you know? Are you kidding me? That was inaccurate. Hit off the top of Blackburn's head, and it's picked. Dude, are you serious right now? Did that really just happen? Look how open he is. Doesn't catch it. There's nobody there. And you're telling me this is an interception. Okay? This is an interception. Ready? Hits off his what? Off his shoulder? Intercepted by Keanu Neal. Are you kidding? Close game here in Atlanta. Or in Carolina. It's just not Atlanta. Austin Hooper goes down. Honestly, aside from the picks, I think this is actually our best game that we played so far. Defensively, not offensively. That was probably the Titans game, but Atlanta's showing how bad they are, you know. And if we were just a couple overall points better, I think this would be a closer game. So I'm looking for another pick, man. We need another pick. There we go. That's what we need. Hold him behind the line. Let's force a fumble. We're not out of the game. Probably going to lose, but we're not out of the game. You know how Madden is, man? Like, we had an opportunity to go down the field and start the second half with a score, and what happened? We throw the most ridiculous pick I've ever seen. Probably the second most ridiculous pick I've ever seen. And, you know, those are just the breaks, I guess, with Madden. On all Madden. I get Mac involved here. He's going to catch that. Mac has really developed as a player, man. I don't think he's made catches like that before. Maybe Takahashi or Blackburn? Takahashi. He doesn't catch it. I think he dropped that. And it's intercepted because the pass was nowhere near where it was supposed to be. Nowhere near where it was supposed to be. And they say it was accurate. That was not accurate, dude. I hate this stupid camera. Do you see where Cam Sims is? Do you see where the ball is? Cam Sims is with his man, gets bumped, isn't where he's supposed to be, picked. I just wanted one game where we actually did something right. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or, like, what I'm doing. But, like, I'm not trying to throw picks, guys. I'm really, really not. Conquay just doesn't have the speed. Sims on an arrow. See what gets open. Takahashi, take that. And it's fumbled. We're recovered. Thank God. Maybe Mac here. Maybe Sims. Oh, Mac. All day. That's Mac all day. See what's open here. If we don't have anything open, we'll run it with Manziel. And it's broken up. Cam Sims had that ball in his hand. Conquay just does not have the speed for this route. Maybe Mac over the middle. Mac keeps a hold of the ball. Okay. Mac having a game as well. We're in scoring position. I like Blackburn on the crosser. Blackburn. All right, baby. Maybe get Mac involved again. They're pressing Blackburn. If he could get open there, oh, that would be awesome. Oh, user truck. I like Sims. On the in. I like that too. Overthrown. Conquay. Conquay. Conquay fighting for yards. And he fumbled it. No. Can we have nice things, man? I mean, please give us the ball back. Booth review. We're going to get the ball back. We catch a break. I think. I'm not going to skip it. Can we please catch a break? I think he was down before the ball came out. He definitely was. Oh, we're going for him 4th and 4? I didn't realize we're doing that. All right, we're going for it. Cam Sims gonna catch it, but he catches it behind the line. Atlanta takes over. 24-3, more than likely. But, you know, positive. They only scored 24 points. Atlanta's not a good team. We lost to a team that's not good, but we're also terrible. You know, we got picks today, 2 picks, so there's some positives there. We ran the ball pretty well today. If Gaskin wouldn't have fumbled, I think we probably could have got a score, maybe. And then I messed up there. We had 49 rushing yards, 94 passing yards. Not a great game for Manziel. 3 picks, I think. And, you know, the one was cheesy for sure. Just not a good first game against Atlanta, but Have we ever had a game that's been good for us? Denzel was 19 for 30, 63% completion, 3 interceptions, 134 yards. We're moving the ball down the field, and I like these sliders a little bit better. I think the next thing, I'm going to take down interceptions by a couple for the CPU, because that pick that Keanu Neal had, no, I don't like that. And I think we're going to take down maybe quarterback accuracy for them by 1 going into the next game. Rushing wise, 39 yards for Gaskin, better game today. So the pass block or the run blocking slider, I think, is working. Tebow actually rushed, got involved today. Receiving wise, Blake Mack was actually our receiving leader, and like I said, that's a positive. He, is developed. He was one of the first guys on the team that we moved into a skill position that was new to him. He was a wide receiver that we turned into a tight end. Blackburn got involved today, 32 yards, had a big grown man run early after a catch. Takahashi there with 26. Conquay. And like I said in the other game, you're seeing the holes with these guys developing. That Conquay is just not fast. He can catch, but he's not fast. So we need somebody that's fast across that line on drag routes to get the easy first down. Cam Sims really didn't get involved, which I'm disappointed in. We only gave up 3 sacks today. Gorey and Hunt, and what was the other? The other Hunt got hurt. Defensively, 2 picks. Tiggy Sanko, who got hit or injured on his, and Kai Nakua. We had 0 sacks today. We had quite a few TFLs. Adeni, Grisby, Henderson, Ools, Brailford, and more. And then total tackle leader today was Houston Carson, Sky Moore, Duke Thomas, Kai Nakua with 6, Burris with 6, Cole Holcomb with 6, Ools with 5. Solo tackle leader was Duke Thomas. Assisted was actually DeAndre Houston Carson. Kicking, we made a field goal today. Shout out to our kicker, Zane Gonzalez. Zane Gonzalez with a kick. And of course, I will show you the highlight of his kick as well, because that was our only points in today's game. But I'm actually not disappointed that we actually had, a lower scoring game. Only 24 points in this game against us. You can tell we're getting a little bit better. Either that or Atlanta's just not very good. So they only scored 24 points. It wasn't like a 45-point blowout like it was against Green Bay. But it's hard to pull for positives, but I think we found some in the game. I just... all Madden, man. All Madden is not good to your boy. 2 really, really big upgrades today. Cole Holcomb and our standout receiver in Dustin Blackburn. And then Tiggy Sanko, who should move up to a 60 overall after that interception today, actually gets an upgrade as well. But we're going to go into Cole Holcomb first. Let's go ahead and get him upgraded. Actually, no. Let's go Tiggy Sanko first. Get him upgraded. And we'll go into his run support, which makes him a 60 overall. Okay, we got another 60 overall on the defense. Cole Holcomb is just turning into such a monster of a player. Is a 74, which is -2 morale. He's actually a 76 overall, and he's going to get +1 awareness, +1 man coverage, +3 play rec, and +1 tackle. Justin Blackburn. Where do we usually utilize Blackburn low? He's a good physical receiver. We don't really utilize him as a deep threat. And we don't really throw to him in the slot. He's a second slot receiver, so he's usually on the outside. So that's why I feel like physical and deep threat would be a good option for him. I would love to go in there and get that release, worked on. I'd like to get his physical worked on. Let's make him a 65 overall physical, which he's going to get +1 catch in traffic, +1 catching, +1 jumping, +1 spectacular catch, and +1 release. Our starting right tackle in Sam Young at a 59 overall. Has a dislocated elbow. He's going to be out for 5 games. And we know who the backup is. It's Jerron Jones. He didn't make it as left tackle. We moved him to be Sam Young's backup right tackle. And I just feel like we're going to get hit a lot more on the right side of the field now. And rather than elevate someone from the practice squad, I think it's time to take a little bit of revenge, maybe? We're going to make the move, and we're going to open up Biggs Monet's checkbook, and we are actually going to sign somebody that we thought about signing when we signed Jermon Bushrod to the team. We are going to bring in Roderick Johnson, right tackle from the Houston Texans practice squad. He is 6'6", 306 pounds, 23 years old, and a 2-year player out of Florida State. Now, I know what you're saying. He's a 2-year player. He's young. He can develop. Why are you signing? It seems kind of cheesy. He's a 61 overall, okay? We don't know how well he's going to develop, and it takes a while for offensive linemen to develop. But I think the thing that I like about this the most is he's a scheme fit at a 61 overall, agile for us. He's got 84 strength, 70 run block, 60 pass block, 67 run block power, 73 run block finesse. His pass block isn't the greatest, but 66 pass block finesse, 80 lead block, 79 lead blocking. So he could be good on run plays. I just feel like this is somebody that we can bring in as a band-aid for Sam Young until he's ready to come back into the lineup, maybe the last game of the year. And I feel like this is going to be the move. Welcome to the team, Roderick Johnson. After the sign of Roderick Johnson to the team, he actually gets the number 78, and he's a 61 overall with the team. I think he was a 61 overall when we signed him anyway, but he now wears 78 with the Panthers, and he's going to be playing over Gilliam, and this actually raises our team offensively to a 62 overall. So we got Jerron Bushrod here on the left side. Now we got Roderick Johnson here on the right side. Let's see if we can, play a little bit better until Sam Young comes back. Maybe he takes over for Sam Young. I'm not sure what happens there. Ryan Gorey is actually a 60 overall, I believe, as well. Banquo is also in the 60s. These guys are playing down because of their morale. So we could have a pretty okay light, if you will, offensive line if these guys are actually playing to their true potential, but they're not because we suck. We're moving Jerron Jones to the practice squad. That is it for the doubleheader. We could not get the dub. Let's go to the next week. Could not get the dub against the Packers and the Falcons, but we have something to look forward to, okay? We have another 0-10. Oh, it's disgusting. We have another division game, our first game against the New Orleans Saints of the franchise, and we get to go up against my personal favorite team in the time machine, and that is the Washington. We get to take them on in the next doubleheader, but that's it for me, man. Moving up to a 62 overall across the board, feels a little bit, gets the blood pumping a little bit, man. We started as a 56 overall team. We're now up to a 62. If you've been here, if you like what we're doing, subscribe to the channel, man, for the 30-year Relocation Oilers franchise. But that's me. I'm out of here. I think that's it for me. I'm out of here. See you against the Saints and the Redskins. Peace.